presentation I'm making today is looking at making homes decent for all ages, particularly in the context of an ageing population. So I'll be starting out looking at the housing that already exists out there, given that by 2050, 80% of the homes we'll be living in are already there. And then I'll be breaking down some of the elements in that housing that impact on our health, whatever our age, but tend to impact even more as we get older. I'll be looking at the evidence base and the opportunities, particularly for researchers, perhaps here at Manchester, to be doing more research to quantify the impact of things like cold homes, falls risk, and how much that will cost the health service.
Well, there are different kinds of interventions. A lot of them involve work with local authorities such as Manchester, looking at how neighbourhoods can be made more age-friendly for older people, particularly older people who have limited resources perhaps in terms of income, have long-term illnesses of different kinds, and for whom barriers in the built environment are particularly important.
One of the issues that's come up recently is that a lot of people seem to think that older people own their own homes, sit on a pot of gold and can do anything they want basically. But certainly in the north, research has demonstrated that that is not the case. There are a lot of older people in the north who live in older, non-decent housing that does need to have some work done to it. This leads to chronic illnesses, as you might imagine, with living in cold and damp housing. So one of the things I want to do today is to talk about the sorts of things that possibly could be done to rectify that situation, and also to improve the environment and make it more accessible for older and disabled people.
Today I'm going to be talking about the role that standards can play in creating a healthier environment for older people. We're looking at the way that standards can provide tools that work alongside building regulations and the Equality Act. What I want to get across is how building design and built environment design is becoming more inclusive. We're moving away from designing environments that are aimed at the specific needs for disabled people towards a more inclusive approach that recognises the needs of everybody.
We're trying to think about ideas about how to improve people's mobility in moving through neighbourhoods, but also thinking about how they can be better adjusted in terms of staying in their own homes in particular.